Everyone, this is me Satya here and I'm doing your second week of December reading start from the 8th through the 14th of December 2020. This is going to be for the sign of Scorpio. So let's see what is coming up for Scorpions for this week time which has already started. I will be adding oracle cards in this reading. I will be adding message cards as well in this reading, but no charms will be added. So yeah, stay tuned, and while I shuffle the cards, let me remind you it's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone out there. So always pick the messages which are resonating and leave the rest. For personal readings, you can always reach out to me on my email ID in the description box. You can also follow me on Instagram where I do upload daily readings. So yeah, let's see what is coming up for Scorpions for this week time, which has already started. Let's begin the read. Seven of Cups, Page of Wands, Queen of Cups. Somebody's indecisive, clouded in their head, in their mind, about a specific someone in their life. Let's take one more card here. The Emperor. Underneath the deck we do have Three of Wands. I feel like there is some sort of waiting happening here in your life right now, and it seems like there is a mess of situations happening in your life right now. Personal life, family life, love life, work life, everything is pretty much like a messy thing for you right now. There is so much going on. There's a lot on your plate right now to deal with, and you have no clue how to find your path forward. And I feel like this week is going to be pretty hard for you that way as well, because you might be kind of something is slipping away from you. Like it's like you got it, and you are unable to find a way or path forward towards that one thing, and it's now like slipping out of your hand, out of your control. And it is something related to a person in your life. Maybe that person is slipping away, maybe this situation is slipping away or out of control for you, because your focus is not there at all. Like I feel like anybody in this world can make up their mind, no matter whatever that circumstances are that they are dealing with their life within with in their life. They always, if they make a choice that this is what I'm going to do first, they will be able to do that. There's lack of focus, there's lack of clarity, there's lack of understanding. How can you clear the mess that you have created in your life right now? Family, love, work, career goal, money goals. Maybe there are so many things that you have in your mind, and then you don't know where to start from, where to which one to prioritize in your life, which one to keep it on in the middle level of priority list. What can you keep in the least priority list? So it's more of that messy situation that you have created for yourself. It's not something that was imposed on you. It's more something that you created, because you are somebody who will never satisfy with one thing happening in your life. You would always want to do some sort of you would like to stuck yourself into some there and there and there and there as well. And then what happens is you find it very hard to balance all, to manage all. You find lack of clarity, lack of focus that way. You focus on one thing, ignore the other completely. You focus on that one thing, ignore this one completely. So that's you. Now you are suffering of something, or because of this attitude you're suffering a lot right now, and especially around the very beginning of the week time. I feel like it's going to be the time where you are in a mess. You yourself has become a mess, is what I'm picking up, because you don't see anything. Your mind is clouded, your brain is not working, your heart is asking you to go for something. You are unable to follow your intuition. You are waiting for something that is also not coming. Your love life is like something that you might have been putting on hold on yourself. You might have been holding yourself back from that one person because you wanted this clutter to get clear, and now then it's more like you are not taking action towards that either. So it's like that kind of a time when you start of the week, and it seems like it's gonna stay the same until and unless you make a move forward, until and unless you make a choice, until and unless you make up your mind, which I don't see happening in the very in the first half of the week is what I'm picking up. I do see some sort of change coming within you around the current situation as you move towards the later part of the week. But would you be able to be strong enough to decide for yourself what is it that you want on prior, and you could rearrange the priority list for yourself? Or is it still going to take you a long time to understand that? Because I feel like you would be waiting for things to happen. You would be waiting for maybe your person to reach out to you, and maybe if they don't reach out to you this week time, maybe then you will understand, okay, fine, that I will have to be the mature one and take action towards them this time. Maybe I made them walk away from me, so maybe I need to make that move forward towards this person. And that's how, and when you're gonna reach out to this person maybe the next week, or as you end this as you reach towards the end of the week, I feel like you are still waiting on for that one person, thinking that they are going to reach out to you, they are going to come back to you. But I feel like this person is not going to do that. They have been doing that a lot lately. They told you that they love you, they told you that you are their passion, and then since they didn't get what they wanted this from you, and you couldn't give this to them, so they chose to maybe walk away from you. And now it's like you are waiting for that to happen. You are waiting for them to reach out to you, and you are waiting for them to kind of make you feel that yes, they are still waiting on for you, and they are not doing anything that they would be doing earlier. So I feel like that's going to be the thing which is going to trigger the maturity in you, which you might have been kind of suppressing earlier, because you were thinking like maybe I need to fix my life first, but you were not doing anything to fix that either. So it's like that kind of a time. Let's take one more card from the top of the deck with the Emperor. Let's see what it has to say. Two of Pentacles. Yes, I feel like this week is going to be kind of indecisive for you. You would be waiting on for them more than reaching out to them. Maybe the next week is going to be the time when you would be able to make up your mind, but somehow you would understand that maybe you have to change your attitude towards the situation with that specific someone. Let's take clarifiers here using this deck first, and then we're gonna see what's gonna come next. Something has to end basically in this situation. What? The ego has to go. One thing, if the person that you were dealing with was right all this time, then you have to basically let go of your ego and believe them, trust them. Because I feel like somehow you will have that clarity that yes, they were right always around something, in terms of maybe they always told you to follow a certain or do a certain thing a certain way, and you never acknowledge that. But now maybe there is something fishy happening in your life which is making you realize that they were always right. So that could be the case for some of you, and that's going to be the thing which is going to end this separation between the two of you. I feel like whoever it is that you're dealing with, you are not in touch with this one person right now, because there's a lot happening between the two of you right now, which is keeping you apart, is what I'm picking up. Let's see the cards for these cards here. There's a lot of stress that is taking place for you in your home life right now. It seems like you really want to, you want home life, you want stability, but then you are indecisive if you are ready or not. It's um it's it's the usual you, where you are indecisive around commitments and stuff like that. You maybe you were thinking about some sort of commitment to give to this person, and then something happened between the two of you, and then it's kind of now got you confused again. Now, if that happens, maybe if that happened for some of you, maybe you took so long to commit to your person or to give them what they were asking for. Maybe they have detached themselves from you. That could be the case for some of you, because I feel like there you were kind of thinking about something to offer to this person, and then they didn't give. They couldn't take on more of what you were doing to them, and that's why they kind of pulled away. So it's it's like now they don't want anything less than what they want, which is commitment, which is like somebody who is man enough or woman enough to be in a committed relationship openly and honestly, officially as well. So that could be the thing now you're considering, because you do have strong emotional attachment to this one person, but at the same time, you have fears that your family is not going to accept them, or the energies could be reversed. Maybe they have the fears that the family could not, accept them as well, you as well. So what is happening here is it seems like somebody's tired of the uncertainty around this connection and they walked away. It can be you, it can be them. The energies could be reversed for some of you, but yes, I do see that somebody walked away because there was lack of clarity in this situation. Somebody was tired of waiting for things to change, and and they choose to walk away. um, and now since they are gone, you, or if you walked away from them, they are going to be the one reaching out to you after they have the clarity, or after you have the clarity, you are going to reach out to your person, and which you are kind of resisting to see right now. It seems like you're still not ready to see the truth. um but you will, ultimately you will. It seems like, let me tell you. Hold on. Okay, I've almost spread all the cards here. It might have happened already in the past. If it wasn't already, took place for you in your life and in this connection, then it is going to happen for some of you now. The moment you walk away, or the moment your person walked away from your life, you would feel like, okay, fine. If she or he couldn't wait for me, okay, fine, I'm ready to move on myself as well. So what you're going to do is, what this person is going to do is, they are going to basically move on to a new person, or maybe you are going to do that. Maybe you're going to, move on to a new person, and then you're going to come back, because to the same person, because the person that you were not committing to, you are going to come back to that same person, because you are going to realize that the connection that you have with this one person um is matchless, is irreplaceable. So then will be the time when you would be the emperor, where you would have tried and tested all and everything, and then you're gonna realize that, fine, I understand now that we are meant to be, and that's going to be the time when you're going to be together. So I do see that, for some of you, it might have already happened, and maybe your person is prepared, or maybe you are prepared to take this connection seriously, and maybe that's going to be the right reason why you're going to be reaching out to your person. For others of you, maybe it's going to take time, like, maybe you are yet to move on to a new person before you could commit to each other. So that could be the case for some of you as well. So I feel like, there is some sort of lack of understanding here, coming from a person as well. It can be you who is unable to understand this connection as of now. So maybe they will have to, move on to a new person, to a new situation. Until and unless that happens, your person or you are not going to understand the worth of this connection here that you share with each other. Let's take more clarifier for the same cards here, and then we're gonna wind this up and take some take some oracle cards. Let's see. You will be divinely guided to this one person, especially if you have had that past where you left them, or they left you, thinking that you are not prepared to have a committed relationship. Maybe you told them, okay, fine, move on, I will find somebody else for myself, because I don't want to be in a commitment, and I will be ready to move on to a better, someone, and who is ready to be, to keep the connection open. So maybe you walked away, or they walked away thinking that. And now, once you have that understanding of this connection, I feel like, you both are coming together. With when it comes to, this time, it seems like, it's going to be permanent, where you both understand, with the empress and the emperor here, you will be marrying each other. Not this week time, it's not happening this week time. I feel like, the clarity is coming this week time for sure. um let's see more cards here. you were not ready to take this connection before. You always disappointed, you always got disappointed, and there was a lot on your mind around success, around money, around this and that. And that was the reason why you were never giving into this connection. I feel like, all the clarity that you wanted, all the, focus that you wanted, you will be getting that if you have had that past already. For others of you, if you never left each other before, and this is the first time you're leaving each other, in this connection, I feel like, it's not going to be the time when you're going to get this person coming up for you, or you are not going to be reaching out to the person. If you're a cross watcher, watching this, your person is not going to return until unless they have left you in the past, for somebody else. Or maybe if you were not left by another person, by for someone else, then this is not going to happen. The commitment is coming for those of you who have been in one cycle before with each other, and this is the second time, or maybe more than that time. If this is like, a few times, that you have already spent with each other, then yes, the commitment, the offer, the marriage is coming a lot of clarity and no confusion left between the two of you. So, let's take oracle cards first, and then we're going to take the message cards. If you could see any message coming from this person here that you are dealing with. Spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. I feel like, you're gonna start talking and meeting each other again. Again, it's gonna come after this person has the clarity around it. The person who is always busy in this connection has to give time to this connection, and then when this person is ready, when this person has time, once they have set their priority, they are going to come towards you. It can be you, it can be the energy of the person that you are dealing with, and once that's done, once the clarity is there, you both are coming together to spend some quality time together with each other. And I feel like, it's going to be for those of you who have been with each other for a few times already in cycles. Let's see one card from this deck. Believe in the impossible. Right now, maybe the circumstances in this connection between the two of you, it seems like, maybe it's like, it may sound like, it's impossible, we cannot be together, this person cannot come, this and that, it can never happen, it can never, whatever happened between the two of us, maybe it's never gonna, fix. If that's what you're thinking, believe in the impossible, because something that you thought can never happen is happening this week time. For majority of you who have been into cycles with this person, yes, this is happening for you. If this is your first cycle with this person, then no, they will maybe choose another person, or you will choose another person before you could come together. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. I feel like, even if you have walked away from each other, there was this peace that came up from either one of you. Like, maybe it's coming from the person that you are dealing with. Like the person on the waiting side for this connection to get established, to get where they wanted to see this connection heading. I feel like, that person was peaceful because they knew that it is bound to happen. There was this soulmate energy that they could feel, and they've always believed in the impossible. And their peace, their inner peace, is what they believed in, that would attract them, you, and whatever that they want. And that's exactly happening now. Maybe, whatever that they have been trying to manifest, being in that peaceful state of mind, they are attracting that. They are attracting you back in their life. So that's happening for sure. um Let's take one more card from this deck, and then we're going to take other cards. Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. I feel like, that's happening here. Um, Somebody is definitely manifesting abundance in the love life here. Somebody has been giving you heart to heart energy. Maybe you have been sending them the heart energy as well, and opening your heart chakra. They might have been opening yours, or you might have been opening theirs, heart chakra, depending on the, who is on the receiving end, and who has been always, who has always been on the receiving end and never, gave into this connection. Whoever was the giver in this connection is now going to be the receiver, and it's their time to exchange, the heart to heart energy coming from the other person to them. Because I feel like, there is like, somebody pulled away because they wanted somebody to grow as a person, as a human being, so they could understand that yes, they want it to exactly the way this person wanted. But maybe you never expressed your love because you always had your guards up. So let's see more cards here. One, two. Let's see what it says. Kisses and hugs and love. This is what this person really wants to, do to you. Meditate on Friday. It's gonna help you a lot if you meditate on Friday. Um, Regarding maybe you could do the heart to heart energy meditation as well. Maybe you could send love to this person. Try connecting to them during on Friday. So you could do that as well. But yeah, let's see more cards here. Two more cards and then we are done for this read. I am more affected than you know. It can be their energy, it can be you telling them as well. I love you to the moon and back. There's strong love in this connection, but somebody was not ready to accept it. I need space. Somebody needed that space to understand the connection. So the moment the person left the other person, that's when, whoever needed that space to understand the connection, they would understand it. So yeah, that's pretty much it coming up for you for this reading. If the reading resonated with you, do like, subscribe, and share. If you're willing to get a personal reading, you can always reach out to me for that on my email ID in the description box. Till I do the next reading for you guys, take care. Bye bye.